Hello, welcome to Talk to Sati, your favorite relationship coach and friend. I discuss premarital, marital, and postmarital issues on this channel. So I urge you to stay engaged because you have a lot to learn. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Today, I want to discuss domestic violence in marriage. Oftentimes, when people have been asked, why are people engaging physically over every and any little thing in your home? Guess what? At the end of the day, it centers on, from the man's angle, she does not respect me. For the woman, he doesn't have respect for me. He doesn't have value for me. He does not carry me along. These are usually issues. Before I go further into today's discourse, let's take a look at this very disturbing video. Viewer's discretion is advised.
What this man did to me today, I have never seen. As in, this man humiliated me. He made me feel like a slave. He made me feel like I have nobody, that nobody gave birth to me. Look at my hand. At my leg. Look at my leg.
Welcome back. What in God's name makes people in marriage, somebody you went out, say, please marry me, and they accepted for every little thing you already, is that the only way you think that you can bring somebody under your control or influence by beating? Let me tell you this. Before I got married, I was asked, what's the one thing you will never accept in marriage? I said, me, I will never tolerate disrespect. I will. If she disrespect me, that marriage is over. My brother, I am still in that marriage. I am still in that marriage. Have I been disrespected? Hey, disrespect. I have carried disrespect like this. Open my mouth, drank it, poured it inside, and bought coke, use it to dilute it. So it's not a part of me. I carry it. I carry it gallantly, and I'm still fresh. Disrespect, they even make us fresh now. You don't understand? So as a man, before you get married, there are two things you must learn. One, the woman will disrespect you. Yes, she will. Even your sister in your home, your sister know they disrespect you. She they disrespect you. Your sister disrespects you. It's the same thing. You have sisters, cousins, female cousins. You live with them, and they are they are just dramatic. That person you are married to is somebody's sister. Is the same. She's not any different. So your wife will disrespect you. Two, in spite of that, you will not physically beat her. That is what makes you a man. The strength of a man is not that he shows physical superiority at every provocation, whether in marriage or outside marriage. The strength of a man is that he uses his intellect to control other people's what? Behavior and attitude. That is emotional intelligence. That is what describes the strength of a man. So your masculinity is not in your six pack. For all those ladies who want six pack, I want six pack, I want to smash, I want to smash. What are you smashing? When they tell you, look at the things to look out for in marriage. In fact, I did a teaching on before you say I do. I encourage you to go and check my resources. You see the teaching. Because sometimes you are asked, what are the qualities? And you say, are we sexually compatible? Listen, sex is overrated in marriage. Once couples have issues, the last thing that comes to their mind is how good, or they don't think about sex. They think about, he doesn't respect me, She doesn't value me. It does not carry me along. And they can separate and the sex will not come to their mind. All those are we sexually look at real ingredients that are lasting and durable. In fact, one of my guys one time called me once and he was like, he called me on phone. He was already fighting with a wife. And he was like, Tevin, you know Thames so married me. You know Thames so married me. I laughed. I said, how married? Yeah, now pipe with a pipe now. Guy now smashing. Welcome to the smashing club, Roddy Piper. I called him, he came around, and I took him into the street and went for what? Random opinion pool with elderly men who were married. And they all share their thoughts on women, how provoking they can be sometimes, how loving they can also be. And at the end of the day, I say, so you see, your wife is not the only one that is stubborn. You say she know the hear word. You say your wife know the hear word. You say yes. I say, does she have ears? You say yes. My wife has ears now. She get ear now. I say okay. Also, she get ear, but she know the use and hear. She know the hear word. You say yeah. I say your own good, oh my brother. My own wife, she no even get ear. Me, I dey find ear to buy give am. Yet I know they beat her. I see they get where the money. I say so. The thing is, it's not that your wife is disrespectful. The issue is that you have not learned, and you are not trying to learn how to manage and live with her in that space. How to not only manage her, but also influence and control her in your marriage without being physically what? Assaulting. What are things you can do? You still love her. Yes, you still love her. You still promote what is of her interest. And then you constantly remind her of what offends you. Women also, please don't be in a habit of continually and consistently provoking your husband. It's not healthy for your marriage. Even if he does not beat you, the tendency for him to start resenting you will start setting in gradually. And very soon you won't have a relationship. You'll just be in a space where a man and woman are living together and doing things. But you are not enjoying what? A relationship. And you cannot enjoy peace in that kind of environment. Even everywhere is calm, it is not peace. Peace is that we are enjoying ourselves in a marital space. Peace is not that we are avoiding each other. That is not peace. What else will you be doing in marriage if it's not peaceful and you're enjoying a relationship? You must also learn that marriage is something that results from an informed decision. That is why when I worry at people who talk about, "Oh, I just fell in love." Love is not enough. He has money. Money cannot guarantee beauty in marriage. Oh, are we sexually compatible? It is not enough. Once you remove your eyes from attributes that make people human beings, you will have issues. What are those attributes? Kindness, love, compassion, empathy, understanding, forgiveness, working together, and cooperation. You will observe that these attributes are common to people, whether they are rich or they are poor. That's why you go among a community of very poor people, once they have developed these attributes, they live in peace. Among very rich people, if they develop this attribute, they live in peace. So the what makes marriage work is not money, it's these attributes. If you put your mind on money, once because it's my money, I can do what I like. I will buy it. I don't need to tell him I have money for it. No, you are not in a space called marriage. You are running your own life. You are running an independent life. When you come into marriage, there is an order. There is orderliness. Any organization that lacks orderliness will fail. Even amongst you, if you are a set of 5 ladies and you decide to set up an organization, there will be a leader. You must agree that there will be a leader. So when you are coming into marriage, you must understand that your husband is your leader. If you cannot deal with it, don't marry that man. It means that he does not have the capacity. You don't see him as a leader, so don't marry him. He's your leader as a woman. That is leading you does not mean that you don't have value. No, you work in organization, you have bosses, but you still bring value to the organization and they respect you for the value you bring. So if you cannot accept him as your leader and your boss and your husband, you cannot respect him. Do not marry him. Listen, just like organization, you something there may be sensitive issue, you make recommendations, you advise, you suggest. Your boss has authority to reject your recommendation and nothing will happen. The worst thing, you will leave that organization. So sometimes I observe also that some of the issues are, oh, you are presenting the matter. Like it is not that you must insist that it should go your way. As I said, always look at what? Logical. Look at matters from a logical what? Perspective. And marry somebody who is open to receiving suggestion and advice. And don't insist that it must be your way because you feel that yours is superior. If he decides not to take it, it's good and fine. Just hope that what he eventually does turns out what? Well. Even when it doesn't turn out well, you have to deal with it. When you insist that it has to go your way, you have problem. So guys, we can live and have a healthy marital relationship if we learn how to what? Manage each other. You must make provision for some form of compromise or accommodation here and what? And there. That is the only way you have a healthy marriage. Lastly, I've said it before and I will say it again. Go and watch my video on Before You Say I Do. I discuss the things you need to check before you get married. Don't play with background. Don't play with background. Background, whenever whoever you see, anybody you see, what forms them is their background. Ethnic, family, origin, where they were raised, where they grew up, where they lived, the people they mingled with before they met you. These things shape them. So it's important that you pay attention to background. Some of the comments of that video we watched were saying, so as a woman, you have to have your own money, you have to work, oh, you have to work. It's not about money, it's not about work. Go and check. There are people who have money, they are still beating them. There are people, if the man has money, the woman has money, in fact, they are fighting every day. So it's not about money. That is not the value you bring into marriage. The value you bring into marriage are those values I have mentioned before. Money. In fact, money can even be an extra challenge. You will not have the tendency to say, because my money, I earn money, so I can just go and buy what's no. Even if you want to buy, what's wrong in saying, babe, I'm thinking of this. I don't know whether is it okay? Should I go ahead? Say, no, hold on for now. He may just say, not because he doesn't want you to get that thing. Understand? He just wants to see whether you still listen to him. No, you won't get it now, you get it next year. Where's my money? I'm not asking to give me money. Others will go ahead and get it because it's your money. No, it is disrespect. Sometimes he wants you to get it, he just wants to try, he just wants to test. I'll leave it. When he sees that you left here and you didn't fight over it, guess what? In a few days' time, they just tell you, hey, you talked about this thing last time. Go and get it. The problem is find somebody you know that you can honor and live. That is the beauty of marital relationship. If you cannot respect him, don't marry him. And men, for no reason, please don't beat that woman. No matter how provoked, find someone to talk to. They will guide you. Women, do not consistently offend a man. It doesn't make any sense. So please, let's learn to play our respective roles. Playing your role is not only providing money. Playing your role is not just working. Playing your role is about building the attributes that make human relationship work. I want to believe that this conversation this morning has helped you. If it has helped you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, you can as well use the anonymous link on my channel and drop any issue. I will address them. Until I come your way again, I remain your friend and favorite relationship coach, Sati.